like to thank you for making time for this event, and let's see what we're going to have for ourselves, right? So I have bad news and good news. I don't know which one do you want to hear first. You can't start with good news. You have to hear the bad news first, right? So the bad news is that we as a nation, we are not doing well in terms of real estate. By statistics, property owners lose a lot of revenue in one way or the other. And that's why we came in place, so that we can have a solution for the problems that we are having. One problem that we can highlight is, for example, people who have houses, rental houses. Sometimes you have your houses, but you don't have clients because the marketing strategy is not quite well structured. And for that reason, we developed a software for helping in all these problems. Maybe I can highlight some of the challenges that real estate owners face. Number one is you find that some tenants leave your places without paying rent. So with our system, we are going to keep track of people who are not paying rent. And if you are a landlord and you are in the system, then you will not be able to accommodate that person until he finishes his arrears from the other tenant, or from the other landlord, I mean. Another thing that we are trying to solve with this application is the hassle for tenants looking for houses, because actually the team I'm working with, they were in that space, and I did approach them. I talked to them, and I asked them if we find, if we give these people a better solution where I just search for the house I want. For example, if I'm in Nyeri, I can say I want a 1-bedroom, and I get a list of those houses, and then I look at the pictures, the videos, and then I say this is the one I like. Instead of you maybe going physically to the landlord, we are doing what we call KYC, know your customer. So you can even rent a house without even meeting the owner of that house, because we already have all your information. Sorry? Because we already have all your information. So what you just need is to click the rent, and then you ask to pay the deposit, and the landlord will be able to see all that information in real time. And for every month, he gets a report on the payments that have been done. And also, those who have not paid, it will be able to tell them. And we have so many features on that platform, which I cannot mention all of them because of the time frame. So another thing that we are trying to do with the platform is we all know that we have this problem of unemployment. And one thing I can say myself, okay, by profession, I'm an electrical and electronic engineer from Dedan Kimathi University. And so there is this time I was at home, and we had a power issue at our place. And then my father is saying that we look for a fundi to make the power. And I'm there. So I felt very disappointed, because my father himself is like, is not trustworthy. With us, people go for degrees. So you will want someone, you'll want someone who learned that skill manually, and he knows that he can do it. So actually, like that fundi, he was not around, he was away. So my father said that we should just wait for him to come, and so, but I managed to fix it, and nowadays at least he has a hope in me. So what so what I'm trying to say is sometimes we look for solutions and we have them under our noses. And it's really disappointing that we have students from these TVET schools who finish, who graduate, and then they have to wait for someone to hire them instead of us promoting them and enhance their own entrepreneurship. A good thing, a good example is, let's say we have students who learn about mechanics, and they know or something like painting, interior designs. So with this platform, if someone has those skills, you'll be able to list yourself in the platform. You give us some gallery of what you've done, and from there we will advertise you to different clients who may need your services, and that way we'll be able to reduce this issue of unemployment, because not all of us who finish school will get employed. There are no jobs, not until we create them by ourselves. With that said, I would like to also talk about another platform we are working on called Spotcard. This is actually for improving business contact visibility. Like in this event, you don't need to be asking for someone, give me your phone number or business card, because we don't use those things. We lie. Someone gives you a business card, you put it in your wallet, or you go and put it somewhere, you forget, and then one day you need him, you don't know where to look for that business card, right? So we have a platform called Spotcard. So essentially what it does, you just scan the other person's device, and you get all the information. And it's not only contacts. There are so many things that you can share, including bank accounts. I can also share my M-Pesa, anyone willing to send me something. So there are so many things that application has. For example, you can also get to know which events are happening in your area or some other areas which you may attend. If you have a business or a company, like I'm seeing most of them here. So if you want contacts from people in this event, you don't need to ask them to write down. When they scan, you'll also get the information, and you'll be able now to follow up and see if you can make business with them. And I believe that's how business should be. It should be seamless, right? Yeah. So maybe the last one I can talk of is we do automation. In most challenges that people are facing is that you have to be in your business. You have to be there physically, which I believe is a challenge in most of our daily activities. For example, we have a pool table automated system. I don't know how many people here own pool tables. So pool tables are also good businesses, but they have their own challenges. So we have a system for opening a pool table automatically, and you'll be able to get your information, like how many games have been played in a day, how much you have made in a day, without you being there to count the coins or the tokens. So those are some of the automations we are doing. And another interesting one we are working on is some of us could be having trucks for transporting items, these big trucks, and they are faced with challenges of maybe drivers stealing fuel. So we also have a system for handling that. So if someone is going to steal, you get an alert immediately, and you'll be able to take action. Maybe you call them and tell them, hey, what's happening? Yeah. So those are the systems that we are working on, and our tent is just right here at the corner. If you want to have, if you want to experience something, you can just visit us and get more insight on what we are doing. Again, I would like to appreciate your coming, and thank you so much.
Thank you so very much. We can appreciate Mr. Makori better than that. Asante sana. So if you want to learn more about how you can automate your business, please be sure to visit their stand right here.